We leave Manjuli and head east toward Ergun. The road winds between open grasslands and fields of wildflowers. A lively prairie fair makes us stop for a while, and with some tasty lamb skewers in hand, we get back on the road. Cows stroll lazily across the grass. A little tourist train happily runs through the steppe, and those soft, cuddly lambs add a gentle, heartwarming pause to our journey. After driving more than 300 kilometers, we finally arrived at the Ergun wetland. This is the largest and best preserved natural wetland in northeast China. Here, the Ergun River and its tributaries converge, creating vast floodplains and marshes. Every year, tens of thousands of migratory birds stop, nest, and breed here, making this wetland an essential corridor for the flow of life. As you step into this wetland at the northern foot of the Greater Khingan Mountains, you will experience a unique tranquility and natural beauty, where heaven and earth pulse with the rhythm of life and the harmony of nature. After admiring the natural beauty of Ergun, we continue our journey toward the mysterious reindeer tribe. Outside the car window, the scenery gradually shifts from vast grasslands to dense forests, as if nature itself were quietly turning the page of a grand painting. Deep within this tranquil woodland lives the last reindeer herding community of the Iwenki people, Auluguya. Here, far from the noise of the world, pine forests stretch endlessly and clear streams flow. For centuries, the Iwenki have lived side by side with their reindeer, following the herds on their migrations and relying on the gifts of nature to sustain life. Together, they have safeguarded one of the most ancient and pure memories of the northern land.
要是烫火才好，厚重的
啊，有没有火候？
这也行。
原始部落。园区卫生间在岔路的左前方，生活参观区在右前方。生活区方向有各种小动物，这边有喂食小动物的食城，木炭火烤制，原汁原味，没有任何添加剂。上过《舌尖上的中国》，多年没涨价，还是20元一个。悄悄告诉你，列巴配蓝莓果酱，完美绝配。看完烤制列巴，还可以坐在前方的休息区，免费品尝甘肃无糖药茶，又解渴又败火，还养肝。
录像呢，拿钩。
嗯。上过《舌尖上的中国》，多年没涨价，还是20元一个。悄悄告诉你，原始部落。园区卫生间在岔路的左前方，生活参观区在右前方。生活区方向有各种小动物，这边有喂食小动物的食物可以购买，但请大家不要随便乱投喂。
这有肉录哪里吧？刚画了一幅画，不满意。列巴了，录哪列巴？吃一个吗？
这是传统烤法是吧？
好吃，松软香甜。录哪列巴？今天咋样啊？
今天没人儿，一份都没开呢。
是吗？
嗯。
爸爸妈妈，我给你俩，你俩每人。120以下的
3楼机器。
蒙头臭了，可以切一堆个。
王斌呀。
焦瑞，你领过就去，照一张，焦瑞给你，不去，你领过就去就行。来，我给你来一张，就刚才这姿势。也没别的。这前面行，就在这儿行，往前一点来，土地捡点。没事没事，来看我眼了，照照相了，来。 整二的。我操，开始了。照相了，照了。来，1、2。你怎么走的？
鞋子，你还撑大？你跟着那一个一个人都下去了。
吓死！滚！来，过去的，过去，对。
哎，这会儿等着，어머 더 들어가시네 어이. 이디게 막. Хотя вот тебе кайжа 주гет, на чего удоча. 어머 시오 перджой. Ого, пошли. Мама, Ама чего чаchi, ну? Все. Я сумнес не я хата ты. 자, 어떠고. 거기 가지 나자.
好看。
차다 좋아.
可以往这边走，没有几个了，需要的抓紧啊。需要雨衣的抓紧了，没有几个了。
个是我们奥卢圭亚人鄂温克族的四季。春天就是驯鹿产崽儿，主要靠那个女性来驯化小驯鹿。然后夏天呢，用鄂温克人信仰的熊图腾，熊在大兴安岭是没有天敌的，所以说鄂温克人信奉它为祖先，就是对它熊力量的崇拜。然后秋季是我们打猎的季节，猎人吹响这个鹿哨，然后会引来这个驼鹿。驼鹿是我们去冬天的时候储存的主要食物。然后这个是冬天用的我们的白鹿，然后也是冰雪。我们这边气温比较低嘛，然后冬天的时候是零下58度。对，这是我们自己设计的吹角。
鹿皮、鹿茸、鹿角、鹿鞭、鹿心穴、鹿胎膏，各种手工鹿角挂饰、鹿角口哨。
Leaving the forests of Aulagoya behind, we continue our journey through the Greater Khingan Mountains. Deep within this northern forest lies a natural cave known as Gaxian Cave. Over 1,000 years ago, the ancestors of the Xianbei people once lived and thrived here. This nomadic people from the steppe eventually left the mountains and entered the Central Plains. The Xianbei founded the Northern Wei Dynasty, the first feudal dynasty in Chinese history established by a northern nomadic people to rule the Central Plains. It was this movement toward the heartland that laid the groundwork for the flourishing of the Sui and Tang dynasties. Today, the entrance to Gaxian Cave is carpeted with green grass, and birds sing all around. Only when the mountain wind passes through the cracks in the rocks does it carry faint echoes from a distant past.